soil and well fulfilled. Our home is the bright sea. Our land that's in nature's gift of beauty we shine bright. In places they transcend we stay. Our hearts are standing there. In joyful strength and let us sing. Our hearts are standing there.
Righto, welcome everyone to our virtual assembly. Great to be in your lounge rooms or at the kitchen table on a Friday night yet again, or whenever you're watching us. You can watch us anytime you like. We've got Miller and we've got Jackson, our school vice captains, tonight presenting it, introducing our assembly with us. So Jackson, what's been happening since you've been back at school? You've been a bit of an exciting time, haven't you?
Yeah, the Shire has visited our school and I got to have an interview and tell everyone about the new pool names, which is really exciting.
Yeah, and they sort of made a bit of a commercial with us, didn't they?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and what are some of the names?
Gunawarra, Yawa, Tides, Rosebud, and Baba War.
Barber War. And Barber War
Means stingray.
yeah, and that's Bunurong Bunurong for stingray.
Yes.
What about Yawa? What does Yawa mean?
Swimming hole.
Swimming hole. And Gunawarra?
Black swan.
Black swan. Yeah, very good. So those names are all in a bit of a hat, and you can actually vote on those names. And with your vote on the Shire site, you can actually win some pretty good prizes, I think, which might mean, 12 months membership or a free swim or something like that, which is pretty good. Miller, since you've been back, what's your most exciting thing that you've been doing in school?
I really enjoy doing the projects for math, which means we get to make this house in a group of 4 and it's really exciting.
Yeah, it's really nice too. Mr. Fisher's been over watching you all work, and I love the cooperative learning that's going on and the way you're all sort of working together. That's sort of nice too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just absolutely lovely watching our grade 6 work. Well, this week we have another cracker for you, folks. We've got Mr. Max Mike featuring our Student Representative Council, or SRC.
Miss Burkle's report.
We've got the running club interview
Got Community Notice Board.
Student work.
and student of the week.
Students of the Week, fantastic, and a dynamic hockey club rap written and performed by some of our grade 5 boys. We've also got a little bit of an interview and some information for the Rosebud Raiders that basketball's about to start up again. So we'll get going, and it's a big happy birthday to Cadence,
Jordan.
Talia,
Olivia,
Cruz.
Tanisha,
Jacqueline,
Ruby.
Winston,
Sophie.
Penny, and Elijah.
Okay, welcome to another week of Mr. Max Mike. Now, we've been going around having a look at all our clubs around the school, but today I've got a really important group that I need to introduce you to. They do work during time like the clubs do. However, they're classified as the JSC, and I want to find out more about what this group do. Max, can you tell me, what does JSC stand for?
So JSC stands for Junior School Council, and they can bring messages that the kids in the class want to meetings, and the suggestions might actually happen.
Fantastic. You might ask why I'm using a ruler for my microphone. It's because these kids in here in the JSC, they rule the school. They are the ones to go to when you need something done or brought to Mr. Fisher, Miss Burkle, or my attention. So it's really important. So you guys play a big role in this school, Max, don't you?
Yes.
Fantastic. Now, I've got Sierra over here, just in front of Mr. T here. Sierra, what year level do you represent on the JSC?
Grade 3.
Grade 3. And can you tell the grade 3s, if they wanted a message to go to the JSC, who do they need to see?
They need to see any of the grade 3 JFCs, and if they think that there's something new that needs to be in the school, you just need to come to them.
Fantastic, so they can bring their ideas to you. Well done. Okay, Kalani, where are you? Over here. All right, Kalani, what year level do you represent?
Grade 5.
And what would your message be to grade 5 as well in regards to if they wanted to see something in the school, what would you say to them?
Come to any of the grade 5s. If you need an idea or you want Mr. Fisher or Mr. Mack to know anything.
Well done. So they can come and see you. I love that idea. Thanks for that. Now, Peyton, over the back here. Now, Peyton, can you tell me, how will the JSC promote clubs in Term 3?
Before recess and lunch, they'll tell the whole class what clubs are going on and explain where they are and if they're going on for half of lunch or the other half.
Does that mean that we're going to hear some of the JSC over the loudspeaker?
Maybe.
So JSC also have to be confident and brave and willing to put themselves out there because they are members and speakers for our school. Is that right, the student body?
Yes.
Yeah, fantastic. Now, Xavier, quick question for you. What are some of the things that kids in the yard can do? Because I know the saving water is one of your focuses. So can you tell me some of the things that kids could do in the yard to save water?
If you say if you find a water tap still dripping, you can turn it off. Or if there's toilet still flushing and you can't turn it off, you can tell one of the teachers.
What a great idea, and it'll save our bills, won't it, at the end of the term?
Yeah.
Okay. Isla, have you got another couple of ideas on saving water in our school?
If you could bring a drink bottle instead of using all our drink taps and fill them up when you need to, really need to.
Well done. And do you know, because sometimes our taps drip a little bit, do you know, have we got meters on them? Are we doing something at the moment to measure the water? Do you know about that?
I don't know. Yes.
Yeah, we are. That's right. I'll answer that one for you. We are, and we're able to see how much water we're doing so we can measure from the start and finish. Is that something that excites you? Because then you can do graphs and put it into a math sense and work out where we're spending our money. Is that something that excites you in this group? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. All right, so I wanted to hand over now to our leaders, which are actually over behind me. So in our junior school council, we have our vice captains, okay, and we have Jax and Miller, who I'm going to hand over to now, and they're going to talk about the projects that are actually currently happening in the JSC. So over to you guys.
So some of them are school SWEP, and it means School Water Efficiency Program. As you can see, here is the program of SWEP where you can tell how many, say, glasses of water we've used through the past week and how many swimming pools we've had in the past week, and we'll be able to review these every assembly.
And every assembly, we want these to go down because we want everyone to bring a drink bottle and get into the habit of not using the drink taps as much. Rubbish is a massive thing in our school because there's so much in the yard that we have to do something about it. So with next term, we will do maps of the school, which every grade will do a different part of the school. So say the grade 3s might do the hall or something like that.
Okay, so we're two focuses. We want to save water to look after the environment, but also take our bills down so we're not spending as much on water. Yeah. And we also want to make the school cleaner. They're our two huge focuses for next term, as well as building up the clubs program. Yeah. Well, thank you. I know you two lead this because you're our two vice captains who lead the Junior School Council. So thank you for all the work you two do with this group. And thank you to all these wonderful people who are sitting over here who are the spokespeople for their year level. They do a lot of work and they are our student voice and they represent all 600 kids throughout our school. And I want to say, kids, last year's JSC had a real focus on wanting to have a new playground. And as a benefit to that, we know we've got a bit of a build going on this year that we didn't account for, that we're excited about. But as a benefit to that, we did want to buy a climbing frame, and the JSC lobbied for that climbing frame, and through our Parents Association, they raised us enough money to actually build our climbing frame, which we're calling the Pinnacle, and it's actually going to be built in conjunction with the Parents Association and the JSC. It's going to be built in week 6 next term up on near our sheds where our Out the Red stuff is. How excited are you guys about that? Yeah, well done. Well, thank you for all your work, because I can't wait to see what happens with our water. I can't wait to see what happens with our clubs, and I also can't wait to see what happens with every single program that you guys put in place for us. And Mr. Fisher, Miss Burkle and I, we're excited about all the ideas you come up to make our school a better place. So thank you for all your time, and we'll catch up with everyone next week. Thank you.
All right, right, it's that time of week again. Let's go into some of the classrooms and see what learning's happening. Let's go. Have a look, Baylin. Hello, how are you, buddy?
Good.
Would you be able to tell us what you're learning about and what you're doing in prep today?
Well, we're practicing our cutting and seeing how good, and Miss Garth is telling and seeing how good we are at cutting.
I think you are an absolute superstar at your cutting. What are you actually cutting here?
Well, we are doing a pig, and we need to try and cut the pig and stick it all together.
Fantastic. Thanks so much for sharing that with us today. Good luck. I can't wait to see your pig. See you, buddy.
Bye.
Hop into art and go and have a chat to Luca and find out what they're doing. Hello, Luca.
Hello.
Tell us, what are you doing in art today?
So we're doing printing. So what you gotta do, you get this foam thing, and then you draw like nature, and then you get one of these rollers and you go like that.
Wow, that is an outstanding piece of art. I think that's fabulous. I think Mum might want to frame that when you get home. What do you think?
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing it.
Thanks.
See you, Luca.
Bye.
Me and Millie outside, who are also in grade 5 doing some summers camp activities. What are you guys doing?
It's kind of like a scavenger hunt.
Fantastic. What do you have to find?
Red dots.
Red dots. And where have you found some of these red dots?
Well, we have a map of the school here. There's 20 of them. So
So you've just got to go around and mark off how
Yeah.
many. So you found how many so far? The 20?
All of them.
Oh, the 20.
Yeah.
Well done, girls. Have fun. See ya. Sneaking to grade 4. They're doing mindfulness in here, I think. So let's go quietly. Let's go see Eve. And look, we've got last week's assembly on. Fabulous. Hi, Eve.
Hi.
What's going on in here?
Well, we are doing our 2020 COVID-19 booklets that the teachers have given us to do. So when we're older, we get to keep them and look back at the history about COVID-19. And there's options between posters and reading and some other stuff as well.
I love it, and that colouring in is beautiful.
Thanks.
It's a pretty crazy time, isn't it? So it'll be a good thing to remember back and go, wow, how was that learning at home? And how was your learning at home?
Good, but I like it better here.
We love having you back too. Thanks for sharing that, Eve.
That's okay.
See ya.
Bye.
All right, we're in grade 3. Let's pop over and see Mia and see what she's doing. Hi, Mia.
Hi.
What are you doing over here? The colours look beautiful.
We're making our own Dreamtime stories.
Your own Dreamtime story. And what's yours about?
Mine's about how the crocodile got their spikes.
Oh, I can't wait to read that. That sounds terrific. Pretty good drawer too. How do you know how to draw such a wonderful crocodile?
Because I copied it off the laptop.
Ah, resourceful. Well done. Well, thanks for sharing, Mia. See you later. Those grade 1s anywhere, and they're outside in the sunshine. Let's see what they're doing.
No, that's not how you ask a question, Hunter. Sit down.
Briella, can you come over here? What are you guys doing outside at the moment?
We're doing our 5 senses now.
5 senses. What are some of your senses?
Smell, hear, see, taste, and feel.
High five! And are you listening to what you can hear outside and what you can smell?
Yeah.
I love that. And then you're going to go and do what with that information?
When we're done, we're gonna go back in our math class, and then we write all the things we hear, feel, and smell and see, and that.
What a fun way to do your writing. I can't wait to read all about it. Thanks for sharing, Briella. Say bye.
Bye.
What are the 6s doing? Wait to find out from our captain. See you next week.
Okay, so hey Dayla.
Hi.
I hear you doing. What are you doing right now?
The Parliament project.
Okay, so what are you researching about?
The mice.
Oh yeah. So is that cool?
Yeah.
What is the maze?
It's like it was used in medieval times as a weapon of war, and it's made out of like gold and jewels.
Oh, that's cool. It's really cool.
I know.
Hello, Isabel. Hi. What are you doing?
I'm doing the Parliament Inquiry.
So, what is the Parliament Inquiry project?
Everyone chooses 3 questions and then has to present. The questions have to be about Parliament.
So, what are you doing yours on?
I'm doing mine on taxes.
That's interesting. What's one of your questions?
One of my questions is how the taxes affect the government.
That's cool. Thank you for sharing. Okay, let's come around here. So, Cooper, what are you doing right now?
Parliament project?
Oh, yeah. So, what are you researching?
Who regulates street art?
Oh, that's cool. What's one of your questions?
Well, who regulates street art, local, state, and federal?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hello, Noah. What are you doing?
I'm doing the Parliament project for inquiry.
So, what is the Parliament project?
It's where you've got to pick someone that's in Parliament and you got to pick 3 questions and you got to answer them.
So what's one of your questions?
One of my questions is, what does the sports minister do?
What does he do?
He overrules sport, and so the AFL got stopped and he made that decision.
Perfect. Well, thanks for sharing, man. See ya.
boy named Fred. There once was a boy named Fred. He was too tired to go to bed, so he slept on the couch, then woke up and set out, so he was more tired instead.
There was once a girl called Sadie. She was having a baby. The doctor pulled and pulled until she got fooled by the girl who said Sadie isn't a lady.
There was once a girl named Bella who had a sister named Ella, and it was raining. It was very entertaining, so they grabbed their umbrella.
There once was a young boy called Bob who got himself a new job. He had his run and had some fun. Now saw a donkey reward.
There was a girl called Charlie who liked to go on a holiday to Bali. She liked to have fun, but then got burnt in the sun. Oh, how her trip was so gnarly.
Girl named Pearly, who was such a pretty girlie. The next day at school, she fell off her stool. It made her hair very curly.
School. Enjoyment, interest in learning, running, talking. I like school because I see my friends learn.
Cuddling, scratching, running, jumping, stretching out their claws, kittens.
There was a kid called Bob. Poor Bob could not get a job. He tried being a teacher, turned into a creature. Now he must steal and rob.
Come join us at Hockey Club in the hall at snack and lunch. Hit it! Yeah! Hit it! Yeah! Hit it! Yeah! Hit it! Yeah! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Hit it! Yeah!
Grab a bat, we got heaps. Boy versus girl, so easy, no friends, come down, make some. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah! Yeah!
all
Yeah!
about the teamwork. Yeah,
Yeah! Come join us in the whole 5-on-5 boys versus girls. It's so easy. Come join. Yeah! It's for any grade year level. Come on. You guys want to play? Hit the ball and score a goal. Yeah! As for the teamwork, it's for the team. Just remember, it's 5-on-5 easy!
become so numb? When did I lose myself? All the words that leave my tongue feel like they came from someone else. I'm paralyzed. Where are my feelings? I no longer feel things I know I should. I'm paralyzed. Where is the real me? I'm lost.
It's raining tacos from out of the sky. Tacos, no need to ask why. Just open your mouth and close your eyes. It's raining tacos.
It's raining tacos out in the street. Tacos, all you can eat. Lettuce and shells, cheese and
Okay, everybody, I'm here with Lucy from grade 4 and Thomas from grade 2. You want to say hello, guys?
Hi.
All right, how you feeling, Thomas?
I'm feeling really nervous and excited.
And how about you, Luce?
Excited.
Excited, awesome. Well, these two superstars are in here with me this week. They're some of our running club students who have done lots and lots with the running club. And Lucy, your total with the running club, your goal for you was 45 kilometres. What is your total you've got to right now?
94.25 Ks.
94.25 kilometres. You've smashed it, nearly 100 kilometres. You must be proud of that.
Yeah, I am.
That's good. And Thomas, your goal was 30 kilometres as a grade 2, and you've done
64.43.
And it's pretty good effort. You've actually done 67.45 kilometres. Way to go. Way to go. So we've got a few questions we're going to whiz through with both of you. Thanks for giving up your time right now. So, when you do all of your exercise, when do you do all of your exercise? That was my question. I said it the wrong way. When do you do all of your exercise, Luce?
During the day and after school.
Yep.
And in spare time.
And in spare time, yeah. And you, Thomas?
I do it on Saturdays and Sundays once a day.
Okay. How do you track your distance? How do you know how far you've gone with whatever you do?
My mum has Striver, so we use that to track it.
And you use the same app, is that right?
Yes, I use Strava as well.
Brilliant, buddy. And Luce, that is awesome. And I love that you guys track it. You do it to the exact kilometre, I can tell from your distances. This is one of my favourite questions. What are some of the types of things you do to get your kilometres up? What types of exercise do you do? I'll start with you this time, Thomas.
I do bike riding and scooting.
And scooting. Do you regard yourself as a pretty good scooter?
Yeah, I sometimes walk as well.
And walking as well. Awesome. And what about you, Luce? What are some things you do?
I do lots of bike rides and I go for walks and sometimes runs.
Fantastic. So you both of you really mix it up. I like it. What is your favourite thing about running club? I'll start with you this time, Luce.
Probably that I get more exercise and I get to spend more time outdoors.
Outdoors. What's your favourite part about being outdoors?
Probably the sun.
The sun. Nice to get out there in the sun and the warm. And Thomas, what's your favourite thing about doing running club this year?
Mine is probably getting the blood pumping and enjoying the sun outside.
Oh, lovely, lovely explanation there, mate. And just before we head off, guys, I know you're very, very busy. It's almost lunchtime, ready to go out and get some more kilometres up. Do you have any advice for any other students who maybe have started or are thinking about starting running club if we do it again next term?
Yeah. Make sure that in your spare time you go out, even just go out on the trampoline outside or something, or just run around your backyard to get more exercise. And that's really, yeah.
I think that's it. I think that's expert advice, Lucy. Well done. And Thomas?
I feel like it's just best to get the outside time now, because if you want to do the running, I think now's the time.
Yeah. Whoa. Well, there you guys heard it first. We had Lucy 94.25 kilometres, Thomas 67.45 kilometres. Very proud of you both. At the end of term, if you've reached your goal, you'll get a certificate. We're in the middle of making those at the moment, but you two, well done and keep it up. Yeah, you want to say goodbye to everybody?
Bye.
Lila and Sam, her mum has just brought in a donation of bristle noses for our aquatic section. The bristle noses are a great little fish. They've got a beautiful ability to eat all the algae and breed. So we'll have lots more of them, hopefully.
Righto, so a huge thanks, Lila,
Thank
for
you
your
very
donation, and Sam.
Great. No worries.
Beautiful.
Let's go. All around the world. Yeah, yo. This is so
Righto, folks, we're here with the Rosebud Raiders today. We're all getting ready for the season coming up. Come over here, you guys. Come in. So now you've been playing for the Rosebud Raiders. We're going to move up a little bit closer to the camera. You've been playing for the Raiders for a long time, haven't you? Yes. Since you were 6, and your sisters and your brothers and your mum and dad are the president, or dad's the president still? Very good. And you can see Nellie's growing. Rather actually quite a tall grade 6er. Now you guys, your mum, what does she do with the Raiders?
She helps mum help the teams like help people get. My mum puts them together.
Yeah, so these guys are actually, their mums are actually helping run the Rosebud Raiders Club. The Rosebud Raiders Club is a very big institution in our school. It started back in about 1984 and was started by Mr. Fisher and a group of people who really needed basketball to actually happen in our school. Now these guys are actually modelling the Rosebud Raiders tops. So if they actually put their ball down between their legs at the moment, it could be really nice, not drop it. Right? These guys have got their tops on, and their mums have actually organised a new set of those, and that was actually came out on our Facebook page. And who we got here, Jamie? Brody, close. Righto, Bro, you've got your, come over here in front of the camera, you've got your playing shirt on, is that right? Righto, turn him around, number 23, just like Buddy Franklin, is that right? Michael Jordan, that'll do. Buddy Franklin, I reckon's better anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so if you want to play for the Rosebud Raiders, there's a whole heap of stuff coming out soon. Make sure you get signed up for the season. When do you reckon it might start, guys?
After the holidays.
After the holidays, right. So if you want to play, what do you need to do? Yeah, you better sign up now so that we can have it all organised. There's only one more week to go before the holidays start. And if you're going to play basketball, you need to be ready to go. So, Nell, you reckon you've had a pretty good time playing since you were 6? And your sisters and brothers still play for the Raiders, don't they?
My sister doesn't, but my brothers do.
Right, they're pretty old now, aren't they?
Yeah, they joined services.
Right, very good. Righto, folks, have fun, and if you play basketball, get into a Raiders team.
This costs $50 if you want it.
$50, cheap at any price. Good on you, mate. Well, I've got Jake with me, our roving reporter. We've got a really special couple of days with Summers Camp. Our grade 5 and 6 kids have been doing some really cool activities, so we'll have a bit of a look at how they're going.
So we're doing the grade 5 and 6 summer camp.
Yeah, and so show us what we're doing here.
We're doing flipper things. So you lift it up and then you need to
Just pull it back to half and you've got to try and rest it back.
Yeah, and have you done lots of other cooperative type games and stuff like that in this group? So what did you have to do?
We have those pipes over there, those pipes cut in half. And what we did was we all joined them together, and it was a teamwork thing. This is the initiative game. And then she rolled a ball down them, and we had to try and get them from one side of the basketball court to the other.
Unreal. Now, Summers Camp crew, grade 5 and 6, have been having a wow of a time with the Summers Camp crew today. What have you guys been doing?
Friendship bracelets.
Friendship bracelets, very good. And what sort of activities? Sort of an arty type activity?
Yeah, so there's friendship bracelets, there's circus, there is kind of like a scavenger hunt.
Orienteering?
Yeah, and there's drawing work.
Very good, righto, thank you. Righto, we got Steve here from Summers Camp. The grade 6 kids have got a bit of a camp day, is that what we're calling it? Yeah. A bit of a camp day.
So you can't come to camp, so the camps come to you.
Which is pretty good.
Right.
And Steve, your activity is
We're doing orienteering today.
Orienteering?
And which is, some people call it cunning running.
Cunning running.
So it is using all your math skills and spatial relationship skills to be able to find checkpoints, okay?
Righto, this is one of our other summer's camp activities. Grade 6 camp day. They couldn't come to us, so we couldn't go to them, so Catherine and Marion have come to us. So Catherine and Marion, what's your activity?
We're doing initiative activities today, so they've got to use their brains.
Use their brains, and hopefully we'll get back and film you all doing some of your initiative activities. So we've had another Ripper assembly, folks. What do you reckon?
I really liked the really cool grade 6 music videos.
Oh, fantastic, Phil. What about you, Mark?
That hockey club rap was the best.
Was the best. Oh, fantastic, folks. So have a great week again next week, everybody. Hope you enjoyed our assembly, and we'll see you again next Friday night, which I reckon might be the last day of school. Sounds good. Holidays coming up again. Whew. Hang on, we forgot something. And it's good night from me.
It's good night from him.
Good night from me.
It's good Friday from him.
Good night from me.
And it's good night from her. See you next week.